I just want to go over some different cooking systems, some cook pots, some different ways of cooking when you're camping, backpacking, bushcrafting. Great for a bug out bag. So we're going to start with this one. This, of all things, is for making toast when you're out on the trail, out when you're camping. I found it at a yard sale in the free box. You're supposed to put these little legs in. And you can find these at Walmart. They're not too expensive. You crisscross them. What I found out was best to do is I use it upside down. So that way I have like a nice frying area, cooking area up here. You put your wood or your charcoal down below and just keep it like that. Bad thing is you got to put it in a baggie and hope you don't lose nothing. But it does work for that purpose. Then we got the Sterno folding stove. This is on Amazon for $5.56. I've used these quite a lot. You can see by the packaging it's kind of worn. Just open them up. They kind of like snap together. Okay. Now I've used wood in this. As you can see, I used wood. Also used a little alcohol stove that you can build out of soda cans. What I like to use is this Fancy Heat. Get it out of Dollar Tree for $1. Light it. Put it in there. Cook your food over it. Works great. I can't have no complaints about this, especially for $5. It folds right up. Put this one to the side. Another one that I really like using is the folding pack grill. I've used this like beside the campfire, heat things up. Put your wood on it. Under it, sorry. Put your wood under it. Put it over the campfire, however you want to do it. Also, you can use it like this, put a rock here, and get it closer to the fire if you want it closer. Then we got the Czechoslovakian cook kit. Has a handle. You can use this as a frying pan or a lid. And it has another pot. Hold on, I gotta let Red Dog in. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Okay. You got your pot, another pot, and a frying pan or a lid. It's nice because it all nests together. You don't have to keep it in a plastic bag from getting separated. Now, I found this at an Army Surplus store. I used it, I think, once. It worked good. It's like $10. I just have a habit of buying these things when I see them. This one is the Primus ETA Power. It's made from one of those little pocket rockets. It'll fit in like that. And this is supposed to help you use less fuel and heat up faster. Just plain simple, hot, lid. But I've seen it had this little handle with it, and I've seen these handles sell for $3 to $5, which I thought was worth it because the store's going out of business, and the whole thing was only like $3 or $5. So that came in handy. Never used it, but it does have a nice Teflon coating. I want to get one of these pocket rockets and try to actually use it. It has measurements on the inside and on the outside. Then this is a Stanley Cook set. I think it sells for around $20 at Walmart, $25 at Walmart. I found it at a pawn shop. But as you can see, if you rattle it, it's going to come apart on you. So you got to put this in a plastic bag or something. But like I said, I found it at a pawn shop for $5. Never been used. Comes with your lid, a plate, another plate, 2 bowls, stuff to build a spatula, and a ladle. $5. I don't think when they dropped it off at the pawn shop they knew what they were getting rid of, and I really don't think the pawn shop knew what they had. But it all worked out. Well, for my benefit, I haven't used it yet. But I just got this, and I haven't had a chance to use it yet. But what you want to do is, I'm telling you, you probably want to keep this in a plastic bag also, because it's just going to rattle apart. This one was given to me. It's one of those big pots that if you got a big party with you, you can hang it. Has a little handle. Once again, this was just given to me, something I haven't used yet. Now, if you want to see me use any of these, let me know, and I'll try to do a video on them. I just didn't want to do all these videos, and trust me, I got a couple more to go through. This one, as you can see, I've used a lot. It's a grease pot. You'll find it at Walmart for around $6. It's going to be the cheapest coffee pot you ever make or ever buy for camping. It has a strainer, the pot, and a lid. I've made coffee in this. I made soup in this. You make chicken and dumplings in this. Okay, you make a lot of things in this. With that strainer lid, it's an extra bonus. And for $6, trust me, you're not gonna find a cheaper coffee pot for camping. This one, if you notice, is a Boy Scout camping kit. You can still find these. You find them in Army surplus stores too. I can't tell you how much I paid for it because I was never a Boy Scout. Yeah, that bag's pretty worn out. You can see it's flaking. I was never a Boy Scout, but I did make it to Cub Scouts. I think they're around $15 anymore. But they come with a frying pan, another pan, or a plate, or a bowl, lid. This is one of those alcohol stoves I built. A cup, and a little pot. As you can see, this has been used over the years. And if you notice, some people call these a mess kit because they were used for when you went through the chow line. You just got to turn your handle over. Then you screw it back together, and this slides in. It has little hooks on here. If you ever seen those spoons and forks and knives that connect to each other, they connect there. And that's how you go through the mess line, or the chow line, whatever you want to call it. And it has a cup with little increments on there, quarter, half, 3/4 cup. And another thing that's really nice about this is what I've done before. I put it on the fire like this, and I used it as a Dutch oven. I put coals on top, and it worked really well as a Dutch oven. Put that on the side. Now for the big one. The old man at work gave me this. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but I'm planning on using it, so I really can't tell you too much about it. It's the Easy Charcoal Stove. Okay, it's supposed to cut down on the amount of charcoal you use, have less toxic emissions, and cut back on the cost because you're using less charcoal. Now, you're not supposed to use wood in this, but charcoal comes from wood. And if you're thinking he's going to put wood in that, you're right. I'm going to do little pieces of wood on this. I'm going to put it inside and try cooking with it. The reason being, some of the places I go camping don't always have fire rings, and I hate leaving scars on the ground all the time. So I'm going to try to use little branches, pine cones, that kind of stuff in it and see how it works in cooking over it. So you will see this in a future video, I'm sure, because I'm going to use it to be cooking. Like I said, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I see all this stuff, and it's like, oh, $5, it's normally $25, and I gotta pick it up. And I'm telling you, one of the things that's gonna be your best investment is this Fancy Heat from Dollar Tree. If you've seen anything you'd like me to do a more of an intensive review on, let me know and I'll go ahead and do it. I mean, my favorite ones are the Sterno folding stove, the folding pack grill, and the little grease strainer from Walmart. I mean, you got everything you need to cook with. And I guarantee you, it's less than $20 total. Well, I guess I was long enough and I was windy enough. As always, thank you for watching.